All right, so I just launched a video about 7 different income streams, and I forgot to mention the most important part of building a $1 million business, which is traffic, right? You're like, yes, the business is important. The business type, the offers, and what you actually choose to sell is important. It has to be in demand, high profit margins, all those things. But if you have this thing wrong, then none of that matters because nobody's gonna see it, hence nobody's gonna buy it, right? So the thing that is most important is obviously traffic. The big question is though, where do you get the traffic? Because if I wanted to sell, ice cream and hot dogs, I would go to local sports events. I would go there and I would just put up my stand and be like, hey, here's a hot dog. It's the best hot dog in the city. And then here's lemonade and all these things, right? But with an online business, you're like, I know these communities out there, but it's their traffic and I can't just go in there and spam people. So how do I get traffic and how do I build my own community, my own business? And so let's take a look at mine. The main business right now, or the main traffic source, I should say, is a combination of the front end and back end. So front end, we have YouTube, right? Where I'm like, what are some good content pieces I can put out that hooks people in and then gets people to consume more of the videos, and it's evergreen, is compounding over time, right? And then the second one is Facebook, where people have built other communities, and some of them are around a software. We have Clickfunnels and we have Kajabi, we have like all these platforms. And then we also have niche specific. So we have online business owners, we have course creator this, and sometimes I've invested in courses, and so therefore I'm a part of more maybe premium business owner, existing business owner who are like already investing in themselves. So I'm like, these people are already buying, why are they not buying from me? So I look at what other people are doing, and I'm not trying to hijack or go in and, there's a quote someone said is, we're peers, not prospects, right? So I'm not looking to go in and look at people as prospects, but they can be my peers as well, right? Especially if I can help them. In real estate, they talk about other people's money, leveraging OPM, other people's money. In business, we talk about OPA, other people's audiences or communities. So I look at communities, I'm like, okay, my profile has to definitely be optimized so that when I friend request them or message them or post valuable content in the groups, they check out my profile, they look at it and say, okay, this is definitely a person that I would want to connect with. So you look at values, you look at your person by your picture. Is it you smiling, looking friendly? Or is it you with not even you in the picture, just your dog, right? Even though your dog might be cute, but it's like they're not gonna connect with that dog, right? Unless they're a dog fanatic. So I look at every piece of the profile. We got the profile picture, we got the banner, we got the bio, we got the content, we got the messaging and the subconscious messaging through the visuals, right? Which is why, like I said, the image is so important. The profile picture being you, being professional and not a blurry pixelated picture from 2017. So now they're from other people's communities through my profile. Now I go, okay, how do I build a community? Because they're successful. They built a community around this software, around this industry. How do I do the same? So there's 2 ways to do that as well. On the front end still, which is one of them is just having 5,000 Facebook friends or getting to 10,000 YouTube subscribers or getting 1,000 Twitter followers or 10,000 Instagram followers, and just having sort of your news feeds as like, hey, here's personal content, here's business content, here's how-to tutorials, here's a case study, here's a visual funnel, here's my portfolio, and hopefully you'll be interested enough to, trust me and follow me, and then when you need something, buy from me, at least reach out, ask for prices, examples, and kind of take it a step further towards the sale. But then more importantly, I'm like, okay, now I can create a community where it's going to grow by itself because of the people who are in there. And yes, I'll be in there with valuable content and sort of run the community, but I'm not the one that's doing everything because we're all in this. We're like interested in the same topics. We're interested in business growth through sales funnels, right? So we're building this community. We're posting about new tools. AI is coming out with this. So now it's a UI auto designer tool, and it's this and that. And like all these things, we're discussing it. Because I'm the community founder, I'm also positioned as an authority. And because of my results, my portfolio and everything, I also have credibility. So now my personal brand is growing as the community is growing. But that's still just the front end. We have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all these things, right? That's hooks, getting people into the ecosystem. How do I nurture and sell to them if I want to have a business? We talked about the income streams in another video, from the funnel agency, which is done for you. We have done with you, which is more consulting and coaching. And then done for you is templates and courses. So then I create freebies, and I do these like hand raisers where I say, hey, who wants an ebook about AI and funnels, how to use it? There's 100 prompts. just comment me or info or funnel prompts, and we have hundreds of people commenting. I got 1,200 leads in 48 hours doing this. And so I do these like every once in a while, a few per month. And sometimes it could be, hey, here's a free funnel template. And you can notice that the language is always, here's a free thing, because I'm not trying to sell you, I'm trying to qualify you, right? Because if you want something that is free, but it's within this industry, right? So if I'm a personal trainer, I could say, here's a free recipe for this. Visuals of it, a juicy looking the cookies or whatever it is. It's like, that's crazy. Like, what's the recipe? Send the recipe, and now you've qualified me. You know, I want more of that. I want to be healthy and get delicious food. Anyways, long story short, I put out hand raisers to qualify people, and now when they download it, they're on my email list. And you know, in the email list, I can now build up. I have 8,000 people as of today, but just with 1,000 people, I can close 500, 100, 200. And now if I charge 1,000 to 5,000 per client, then you can see kind of how much I can make with just 1,000 people. So if you're asking me, you have 5,000 Facebook friends, you have all these Facebook groups with hundreds of thousands of people in them. So you can just go in there, get 5,000 on your profile, just nurture those, get 1,000 on an email list, and then you make offers to the email list. So social media is to hook people in. Your profile, your newsfeed is to nurture people, qualify them, and then with these hand raisers, and then get people to the email list and in Messenger and Instagram DMs. And that's where you ask people questions, not in a way where it's like, oh, how much do you want to make in a year, and sell them on the dream, but more so, okay, you know, this is what I've done. I know I can help you. I'm not desperate. If we're a good fit, we can work together. Would love to see more kind of what you do first to make sure I can help. And then when they say, you know, here's kind of what I'm looking for, you'd be like, yep, totally, I can definitely do that. And that's when they're like, okay, how much is it? You tell the price, you agree on a deal, you send the invoice, it's one-on-one, and you don't have to spend money on ads, you don't have to do any of this crazy stuff. You get traffic from other people, you build your own ecosystem, community, YouTube, email list, and then you scale your business from there to $1 million. Sounds complicated, but it's not that hard. All it requires is good daily habits that lead you forward, 1% forward, a little bit better every single day.